Hey, what's up guys? This is Nick from Nick Exposed. On this episode of 2 Minute Tuesday, I want to talk about my list of 5 things that I think you should be spending money on apart from gear. So I think with this time of year specifically in the holiday season and people buying gifts for each other, we start to get into the consumer mindset. We start to get gear acquisition syndrome, right? Gas. And it starts to hit us pretty full force as we go into the new year. As we're buying presents for everyone else, we start kind of creeping onto eBay, looking at different lenses, different cameras, or anything like that. And as I'm thinking about it, and as I've been talking to different friends who've kind of been falling into the same type of thing, I wanted to offer these 5 things that I think are going to be better suited for you to invest money into going into 2018 that will drastically improve your photography, drastically improve your photos, and in some cases will be less than that lens that you've been lusting over on eBay. So without further ado, we're going to try and get this in somewhere within 2 minutes. Let's try and see if we can do it, but here's my list of the top 5. Number 1 is books. We've talked about it in the past before. I'm going to link to it up top here. But books, photo books, art books, philosophy books, just investing into a better library, a more interesting library, is going to give you tons of inspiration to really impact your photo work, to really impact your thought process as you move forward on photo work. Go check out art books, go check out philosophy books, go check out on books that are in other areas of interest in your life and watch those start to creep in to the way you think about your photography. Number 2 is prints. So these are prints of your own and then prints of others. Start investing into printing your work. I loved seeing in 2017 how many people are going about printing their work, either in zines, either in prints, or anything like this. And then start investing in other people's prints. I absolutely love the collection of hard copy prints that I have from other photographers, hard copy zines that I have from other photographers, and I constantly go through those. And they constantly impact my work, impact my printing, impact the way that I see in different ways than just looking at them on a screen can do. So number 2 is prints. Go invest in some other people's prints. Go check them out on Instagram, and when you see somebody posting up prints, support fellow artists in purchasing some prints. Number 3 is travel and experiences. They say if you want to make more interesting photos, put yourself in front of more interesting things. So instead of spending $1,000 on a lens, start buying plane tickets and going over and going overseas, going over across the country, just going upstate from wherever you are. Just get out of your normal routine and start finding places that have more interest than the everyday subjects that we get to see. Investing in experiences and investing in trips is going to really drastically improve the ability of making better photos, ability of making more interesting photos, more interesting projects, and more interesting storylines. So number 3, travel and experiences. Number 4 is training and workshops. So this could be a lot of online training. There's places like Kelby Training or Skillshare. I absolutely love Skillshare. Andre Wagner has some great classes over on Skillshare. Creative Live has a bunch of good classes. Lynda.com, I think they might have just switched over to a new name, but Lynda.com has had tons of great darkroom and printing classes, as well as tons of other photography and creative related classes. So go check those out. And then you could also start looking into like one-on-one workshops or in group workshops and different things like that to be able to come alongside other creatives and have them walk you through just bettering yourself in your creative process. And then number 5 is magazine subscriptions. So start looking into different things like, I absolutely love the LFI magazine. It's a Leica-based magazine. They put out great work. Also Lens Work it's just a fantastic, typically black and white magazine. There's all sorts of great black and white magazines and photography magazines, all sorts of stuff. And if you start looking into those, subscriptions could be had much, much cheaper than a lot of books even that we're looking at. And yet it's a constant stream of influence and inspiration hitting our doorsteps. And then I'm going to give you a bonus, number 6, because I just thought of it, but it's also gallery exhibition openings. So open calls and different calls for entry for gallery exhibitions, publications, and everything like that. They typically cost anywhere from like $10 to $50 to submit to these things, but investing in just putting your work out there in a whole new way, putting your work out there in a way that could really get some traction in magazines, in exhibitions, and different things like that, which could lead to a whole new avenue within your creative career. So that's 6. I promised 5, I gave you 6, and we probably went a little bit over, but you got 1 extra, so thank you guys. Thank you. I'd love to hear what you guys think that you should be spending your money on apart from gear down in the comments down below. Today, we're going to do something different. We're not actually doing a live stream today, not unless I could find some time. So be looking out on my Instagram channel. It's @NickExpose. Be checking it out. It might go up at 5 p.m., but I'm planning on not being able to do so. We have a client meeting later on today, and I'm also getting ready for leaving for New York this weekend. So I want to try and get some other videos in and recorded. So I'm going to start trying to use tomorrow afternoon, or well, today afternoon for you guys. I record these the night before, if you didn't know that. But I'm going to be trying to use this afternoon to really be productive on making more things for you guys as I'm out in New York. They could go up while I'm out there, different things like that. So if you're new to the channel, hey, welcome. And first of all, I've had like 500 new subscribers in the last 28 days. So thank you to everyone who's subscribed. We're almost to 5,000. If you guys want to give me an early Christmas present, you could go and share this video and introduce me to all your friends. I would love to hit 5,000 before the end of the year, just as kind of a personal little goal. And it's all about building the community and getting to connect with more of you guys. So thank you guys for checking this out. Go check out some of the other videos on the channel. I think you're really going to enjoy them. A lot of stuff like this, a lot of creative process, and also some tutorials and different things like that. So check those out, like and subscribe down below, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode and on Instagram, hopefully later on today, if I could squeeze it in and get on the live stream for maybe even 20 minutes or something like that. So I will see you guys then. Peace. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like an old glamour glow. Christmas tree looks awesome. Anyways, see you guys. Peace.